Yeah, I'm not a big cell phone guy. What is this? Seems like an intriguing truck video. Let's try this out.
I don't know that you should buy a $200 hockey puck and use it to lift the body.
Huh?
I just don't like the way that it looks. You know, some people will argue a safety standpoint.
Huh? Is that my truck?
I just don't like seeing a big gap.
It is! They told me to buy fender liners as if they would work. Oh. I'll pocket them. I love my body lift. Magnificent, isn't it? Oh, and I am sure that I'm thankful for my body lift. Good times. I'll see ya. Well, here goes the delete footage for the new truck. Oh, I gotta fix it. I think it's to do with there. Truck bed with trash that I picked up out of the woods once again. Now one of the things that hey yeah, I got tires too. We were here in this brand new wood spot and I wanted to go over on how I kind of got scammed on the tires that I bought right here. Just shifting through the Craig and I saw this listing. I'm thinking I'm looking for new tires on my rims. I'm looking for something that's going to be good for the rims that I bought. I saw these and I'm thinking Toyo RT, same tire I got, really good, holds air and everything great. Not too far away. I still got to travel to another state and yeah, I figured I'd go pick them up. They said even tread. It said 33-12-5 with the radius of 20. I figured I got to go get these. Lots of pictures on them. It looks like they were taken care of well. They were always rotated. So I went down to go pick them up. I finally found the day. After days and days and days go by that I actually couldn't meet the guy. Kind of ran out of time or we couldn't find a good schedule. I arranged a trip. I wasn't able to leave until about 9 and I didn't get down there until about 11 o'clock. Got lost a couple times. Pulling out road maps, compasses, border of Pennsylvania, Maryland area. Well, yet again, we are on the road. How is everybody doing today? We're on a road trip right now to meet somebody in the middle of the night, of course. I just ate this full pizza to myself while driving, and it was good stuff. Some of the best pizza in town. We are picking up some tires today because I finally want to get those rims, this rim situation taken care of. I want to get some good old tires, a good brand that I want you guys to take a guess which brand we're going to be going with. But hey, we're going to be picking up those soon. I just don't know where I'm going. I'm in a different state right now. It's the middle of the night and yeah, we got about 30 minutes. It's past almost 11 o'clock. Let's keep on going and we should be there soon. I don't know. We're going to see how this turns out. Just picked up some big tires right here for the rims. Finally going to get on the truck. Different size, 295, 55, 20. Long ride home. Gonna try to fit them all in. Southern hospitality, right? Well, in some cases, not always. I finally meet the guy, got these tires out. I'm looking at them over, they're looking nice. Talking to the guy about trucks, how we got the interest of them, how much money we put into them. It was a cool conversation. Seemed very honest. Looking the tires over, and then I noticed 295, 55, or 20. He said, yeah, they're a little bit bigger than a 33, about 33.4, since they're worn down at about 50% tread, which I knew. They're about, oh, okay, yeah. Saying, well, the tread on the two tires are worn more than half, while the other two are half. So I was thinking, oh, well, that's not too bad. I mean, they're still nice tires, still getting a decent price on them, right? So I figured I'd still... One of the most amazing things I've ever seen in a long time is how empty these highways are. Really brings me back to my childhood days of growing up when the highways were empty. The forest was growing and it was just a good time back in the day. Shifting through all that rummage sale of all that trash out in the woods. I did find over $20 in cash, so I found a 2005-ish Mountain Dew and a Sprite can from back when they looked a lot different. And I also found a, how fitting is this, a Fallout 3 for the Xbox 360 disc that was broken, but you could still see what game it was. So I think that was interesting because that game could very well be reality at any given point in time. So yeah, we're now back on the road here. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I did get stopped by the police. I was heading out and two cars just right up in front of me pull up super quickly, thinking that I'm dumping a large landfill-sized amount of stuff in the back of my truck, because that was probably up above my truck. I couldn't even see out the back window. I've never had that much trash in the back of this bed. Such a decent truck, you'd say. There's a lot of trash in the back of it, so that was interesting. And they thought I was dumping, which I had to explain to them that I wasn't. And yeah, that's interesting, because I have holes in my clothing. I have oil on my clothing. I'm coming out of the woods. I have all this trash in the back of the truck. If I had an old truck too, I'm glad that they are paying attention to the wooded areas and making sure that people aren't dumping all that stuff back there.
Okay, we're going.
Go.
It's good.
Going?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You see the red dot?
Yeah.
Let me tie this up with this tow strap that I found down by the creek back during the high school region days. I'm the only one who's brave enough to really go out here and take a gander at this one. I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times, and we're gonna try to yank it out with our mighty force. Bronze and strength. Long live bronze and strength. We can't pull it out then. I'm gonna strap it up to the back of my old rusty, dusty, trusty, and then we're gonna see if that'll get it out or not.
Good.
Real rock quick.
Ready? All right, stop.
That ain't going anywhere. Now tune in next time for when I set this up on a mountain and I ram it straight into the middle of my truck. Thanks. Well, didn't expect to have this in the bed today on this cold, windy front. But we got it in the back of the truck. Hey, I'm gonna just haul this thing back and hopefully it doesn't just ram a hole through the back of my rear view window. My rear window. Give me a holler if you see the thing start sliding off the side of the bed on into the woods there. All in a day's work. If you wanted to have that barbecue this summer. Oh, dang, it scratched it. Dang, nabbit. Oh! Didn't buy the tires. It was dark outside, by the way. I'm showing up at this guy's house middle of the night. Probably not the best thing to do. Random person that I don't know. Turns out to be cool, but still, I'm meeting someone in the middle of the night at their house that I don't know, in a different state, by the way. End up buying the tires middle of the night. Can't really see them very well. I packed them into my car, shoved them in there like a Flintstone car. Everyone packs in, kind of clown car. Bam, just like that. Stuffed all 4 tires into the back of the truck. Dang it. Nope. Try it again. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 in the morning, full of tires, one in the trunk. Some wide rims going with these, wide ropping rims on my truck. Let's get those on. Looking at the inners of these tires, you gotta be kidding me. Out by the local creek in the way dead of middle of the night, all the water and the rapids. Well, I lost service. I wasn't going to use my phone anyway. I figured I would use road signs and compasses to get home. You got to use your head, stay smart. Well, I got lost a lot of times. I stopped at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. It's not a sound to hear, unlike this place, which is really loud. I only made it back. It turns out to be 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm checking out these tires the next day, and I'm just noticing there's rippage in the inside of the tire. The tread was uneven on the 2 tires, being a little bit lower. Tire size is actually smaller than stated at 295/55, radius of 20, well under 33, but I figure with Toyo's measuring a little bit higher than usual, the actual measurement, I figured I'm gonna be okay. So it's actually different than what they said, and the width is actually going to be 11. Stretching these on the wide rims, have stretched tires, not the safest thing to do. Here goes nothing. Dang nabbit, go, here we You unlucky about this one? Alright. smoke. There it is. A lot of things to worry about whenever you're buying used tires. You could go to a shop and have them install it first. You gotta check for plugs, patches, holes, damages, gashes. Sometimes the tread will be so low, they'll say that it'll pass inspection, but then it doesn't pass inspection, and people run into all these issues. The next bill is gonna cost a fair amount of hefty. Figured I'd go for an interview for a coal mining job. When you buy used tires, and I've bought into a lot of sets of used tires, there's a lot of things you gotta worry about, and I figured off in size, the tread's gonna be weary. I want to explain this to you guys, my story.
This is my new 35, Penn State.
No. We are. Say something.
Thank you for coming to the assembly school, learning great information.
We made it all this way. Lots of miles of hiking through the mountains until we got out here.
I'd also like to thank all the parents, sponsors, who continually support our university programs that we have at our school, clubs and activities. We're doing most of the work.
Setting up the accordion inside of your car wouldn't have been able to be done without learning how to do that in class.
Professors, information that we learn and then test on.
Now we're freaking talking hostile chrome rims. Look at that custom bumper that's not too bulged out the front. Stands there, but the fender flares covering it up. And here it is, the new house. I just wanted to explain what to really look for if you're going to be buying used tires for your truck, which is not the best idea to do. We're here, we got them. I think it's going to work out. I still have to refurbish them, but I hope you guys enjoyed. That was my story on buying these tires, traveling very far to get them. Hope you guys enjoyed and got some kind of educational benefit out of it. Just be careful out there when you're buying used truck parts in general. Can be a mishap sometimes. Just in case you are wondering what I'm driving an 01 Flummins. Oh wait, it's a manual. Oh. Not too bad of a sound system. Number one thing is that we got this nice convertible top. It's gonna be a good time. We're about to roll around with this. It might be 10. I think we turned out not too bad on this one. Not too shabby, at least a little bit okay. But I kind of got it. I'm not trying to put anyone on blast, but there is literally a piece of metal wedged into the side of the tire that I just found there after looking it over. That could be a leak. Thanks. Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. Just got all the rocks out I could with a 25-cent knife. I also just wiped down the outside, the sidewall, and the inside of the entire tire. I also got around where the rim meet the edge of the tire as well. So yeah, I think I got everywhere. Also, my hands are freezing. Lord, money, all living, but damn good feeling truck these roads.